One, two, three, go. Hello everyone and welcome to my fourth video on our web development course. In this video we're going to learn about inline element and block level element, right? So let's get started. In our previous video we learned about head tag and we have this style inside our head tag. I'm going to remove it for now. Inside our body tag you can see here we have this S1 tag, and in our browser, if I go to our browser, then we have this web development course. The color is yellow because we have linked our CSS file from here, the standard CSS, and the S1 tag contain the color yellow. So what is block level element and inline element? So block level element in HTML is every element which start in a new line every time, right? So as you can see here, our S1 tag, if I give background color of red, when I gave it background color of red, which I just removed, so let's keep background color of red again, but I'm going to give it from the standard CSS file. I'll just say background color red and go to my browser and refresh it. You can see here it gets the color red, and you can see here the width, the space that S1 tag is from here to here, right? So it takes the whole space of whole width of the browser. The width, it takes the full width of the browser, right? And that's what block level element is. Block level element is any element which takes the full width of the browser that's been given to it, and also it starts in the new line. Now let's see what inline element is. So another inline element is like span. I'm going to create a span here. I'll just say span tag, and inside here I will just say this is inline element. Save the file, go out here in my browser. Okay, in my standard CSS I'll also give it a background color. I'll just say span, and I'll just say background color green. Just save the file, go to my browser, refresh it, and you can see here the span actually doesn't take the full width of the browser or parent element. It just take the required width for its content, and that's what inline element is, and it doesn't start from a new line. Let me show you. If I just copy this S1 tag, copy it and paste it, and instead of writing this inside here, I will just say this is block level element, and I'll also copy this span, and I'll just say another span and save it. You can see here in our browser, if I refresh it, then S1 again start in a new line, but the span doesn't start in the new line, right? Span, because the span will take only the width that's required for its content, but S1 will take the full width of its parent, and that's the difference between block level and inline element. A block level element always start in a new line, but the inline element does not start inside a new line. Let me show you another example. So I just say this p tag, and here I just say this is a paragraph, and inside a p tag I'll create another p tag. I'll just say inside this p tag I'll just say good, and save this file, go out here. I'll also give it a background color of blue, go out here and refresh this. You can see here this is a paragraph comes to a it takes the full width, which means it is of course a block level element, and you can see here the good is another paragraph, and since it is a block level element it has to start in a new line, right? And even though I'm putting this paragraph inside a paragraph, it is not kept inside the same paragraph, right? So even the good was inside here, since it is a block level element, it take full width, and again another p tag is a block level element, it again take the new line and full width. That's how block level element works. So if I have to keep it inside the same paragraph, I can just change this p tag to span tag, save this file, and let's see what happens. If I just refresh here, you can see here it is kept in the same line as paragraph tag, because now it is not a block level element. It doesn't have to start from a new line, it can start from wherever it is and take the width of its content, and that's the difference between an inline element and block level element. And also remember a block level element contains inline element, right? So this paragraph is a block level element and this span is an inline element. So A block level element can contain an inline element, but always remember that the inline element cannot contain the block level element. So you cannot put this span here and put this parent inside a span, because an inline element must never contain a block level element, but a block level element can contain various inline element inside it. Just like here, this paragraph is a block level element, and we are putting an inline element inside a block level element, and that is a valid structure. But never ever put an inline element and keep block level element inside it, right? So block level element always has to be a parent element. So that's the thing. Let's see what are other block level element. For that, we'll go to our W3 school and say block level element, an inline element, of course. So if you go out here, you can see here there is all the list of all the block level element, like address, article, aside, block, code, figure, image, and HR tag, li, ul is also block level element, div is also a block level element, paragraph is a block level element. These are all block level element. If you go to inline element, you can see span is inline element, anchor tag is inline element, small tag is inline element, strong tag is an inline element, and text area is an inline element. Input box is also an inline element, because yesterday when we create a form, every form was coming to the not every form was when we created multiple forms, the form was in the same line. It did not take new line, right? Because it was an inline element. And that's the difference between inline element and block level element. I hope you understood what inline element and block level element is. You can see it in all these lists inside W3 school as well. So I hope you understood the difference between inline and block level element. I hope you like this video and subscribe, and keep helping the video reach to the people who actually want to learn web development. Thank you for watching. Cheers. Done.